on my body. I go crazy, I go loco about that Dej Low, so promoters please don't try me. I drive me so just like Tiny.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is. Hey, Brent, now that we are past the midway point of the season, it's fair to say games like these become even more important.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. It feels like after the break, the starter gun goes off, and it's a full sprint to try to get yourself into position to be a participant in postseason play. How's that for alliteration?
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Reed. He's out there with Mason. And it's Best, and it's Shepherd. The pass to Wembanyama. Here's Okwebu. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here is Harper. Portland making their last shot. He takes it in, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Okwebu. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Easy 2 points on the layup.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside Harper. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both shots good from the stripe.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Wembanyama. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Over to the left wing. Here's Best. It's the outside fadeaway. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Keith. Pass to Okwebu. Shot from the top of the key. And the shot is long.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside Harper. Here's Reed. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And we've seen them play better games than that one, but still, they were able to get the win.
In the end, actually a pretty comfortable win for them. That was a gritty effort on a night when they were not playing their best basketball.
Here is Day. The kick out to Harper. The three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here is Keith. Passes it to Okwebu. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. He has 6. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Day kicks to Mason. Pass to Best. There's the pick. It's up a 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Portland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Okwebu. Drills the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here is Day. Guarded by Keith. Here's Reed. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's the drive.
Oh, the reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Spurs trail by 7. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Shot to stop the run. Yep, it counts.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here is Keith.
San Antonio foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's the pass to Agwebu. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here is Day. He has yet to score. Harper's shot's good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Agwebu, guarded by Mason. Agwebu passes to Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And there's the feed to Mason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Mason. And he can't hit the second. Portland leading, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Neely. Got a piece of it. And here is Harper. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. And Harper slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here is Day. No scoring in this one. Pass to Harper. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Portland making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Passes to Sutton. There's a screen. Here's Neely. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Boston.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by San Antonio, a rebound by Mason.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And I think this is a script of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And Portland making a change here. Endor's checked in.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Lowry, and Lowry throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Sims. The pass to Nixon. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Neely from deep. Good on the triple. Neely's got 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Reed the pass to Sims. Portland grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Here's Sims, still scoreless. Nixon, the pass to Best. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Driving the lane. Right wing. Passes it to Neely. Lock at 6. You can't get that one. Some solid defense from Reed. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Childress has checked in, and it's Harper in for Reed.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Driving to the basket. Neely can't get it to go.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Now Harper lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Harper's got 13. Here's Monsees. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's San Antonio. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've trained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Harper, and it's Glover in at the power forward position. Keefe passes to Agüero. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 15.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Sims. 8 points his last outing. Bucket is good. And the Spurs lead by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here is Keefe. Here's Agüero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And Benyama, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Harper, no good. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lampert Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Nixon. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
There's some defense for someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is. You need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Lambert. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Sims, guarded by Keefe. Offer the pass to Sims. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Sims has got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. You look at the Spurs. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know, right now for the Trailblazers, they're a top-tier team that's faced some challenges this year. Obviously, still winning games, but maybe not at the clip most expected.
And he gets it to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Saturday and then on Monday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. In fourth, the Spurs.
And here we've got two teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Akwebu, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Glover, still without a basket. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Over to the wing. Here's Neely. And the pass to Akwebu. On the wing, and that's good for 2. 24 points for him.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Pass today. Here's Best. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here is Day.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
San Antonio calls timeout.
San Antonio with the timeout.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Reed. He's averaging 14 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Spurs have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Shoots a fader. That's in. A 7 for 12 now in the game.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here is Keith. Still yet to score. The rebound by Day. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here's Harper from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And he sinks the second. San Antonio leading. Outside Harper. To the paint. Here's Best. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers have shot 75% of the strike, 6 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Spurs making a switch here. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 1. They host the Clippers after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Mason. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Agüero. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. 32 points in the game.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Pass to Mason. Here's Best. Defended by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now a timeout called by Portland. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking. Maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's Neal. He has 7. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here is Day. The pass to Best. Here's Nixon. They need this. That one misses. 3 shots. All come up empty. Pass to Neely. Rebounded by the Spurs. Mason's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. for sure.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Here's Neely. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. Here's Sutton. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And he drives in. Neely the best of Sutton. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Day. That's tipped. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Trailblazers. Season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And, of course, the Spurs. They're just sitting 1 spot down right on their heels.
And for the Trailblazers, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Neely can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Nixon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Here's Reed. Offline with his 3. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here he goes. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the inside. Mason. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Inside. And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got his second basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Traps in the tray. The Trailblazers shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Neely. Lowry against Mason. They set the pick. Up in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try. And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Trailblazers.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my God, it's almost shot.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Trailblazers leading by 5. They've got Wembanyama. And it's Keith in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by Best. Best's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Reed. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
To the middle.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here is Day. side, Harper. It's Reed, high post. Fades. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
It's Reed, high post. Wembanyama on him. And he's able to get it back. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Tipped away.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
To the left side wing. Wembanyama, a screen. That shot wide open. He's got 36.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Harper the pass to Best. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Best's got 17. Portland leading by 6. Akwebu guarded by Mason. Now the pass to Endor. Pass to Keefe from outside the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Keefe's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
And he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
They get the rebound. Best misses in close. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Dives for it. Here's Lambert. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Change here. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. In 4th, the Spurs.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Best passes today. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. There's the pick. To the paint. 4-on-3 break. Here's Harper. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Down low. He can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Akwebu. Here's Lambert. And another 3 for Portland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside Harper from about 19 feet. San Antonio again missing. Trailblazers leading by 16.
Okay.
And that one is hammered home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Day. And that time, also a missed shot. Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. That at all? Scooped up. And he gets the bucket. He's got 44.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Harper with the ball. He's got 17. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Foul lineup for the Spurs. Number 33, Byron Glover.
Passes it to Glover. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Day. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Indoor. And another three for Portland.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Day gets it to go.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Portland making a change here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Lowry. His last 10 games, he's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Here's Day. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Neely. Out to the right wing. Outside for Lowry. Up again. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Foul lineup for the Spurs. Childress, Nixon.
And the Spurs with possession. Here is Day. 13 points in the game. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey, Brent, in general, as you widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. Don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Dunn dishes to Lowry. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Neely the pass to Sutton. Second shot opportunity. Nice jump shot. Good. 1:37 left here in the third quarter.
Home team foul.
Spurs making a switch here. Sims is checked in.
Third team foul. Foul lineup for the Spurs. Number 4. Sims.
And there's the pass to Nixon. All alone. He's done with the sling.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Up top, Reed. Looking to get it going. Good. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that one, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Glover. Out to the right wing. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. A fader. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, there was no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Dunn passes to Sutton. Here's Neely. Over Reed, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Harper, and it's Childress in at the pivot, manning the middle. Feeds to Lowry. Passes it to Morrison. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. During the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in, 38 minutes a night, never missing a contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor, play a little bit more often.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And the pass to Clayton. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the inside. Molly. And Lowry throws it down.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Outside Harper. Pass to Childress. Rebound by the Trailblazers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And it's Dunn penetrating. Here's Clayton. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Nixon driving in, lays it up off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Here's Clayton, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's Nixon. And a miss there on the triple.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
Spurs making a switch here. Day's checked in with the drive. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Keith passes to Lambert. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Agüero. Ball stolen. Inside, Sims. And it's blocked. Here is Keith. To the paint. Harper with the steal. Here's Day. Driving inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Endor's checked in. Passes it to Agüero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now the pass to Glover. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The putback. Rebound San Antonio. Sims has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here is Day. Guarded by Keith. Beyond the arc. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Spurs substitution.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Day, the pass to Best. Over Wembanyama. And now Portland on the break. Here's Agüero. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Shoots from the elbow. Glover. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Agüero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
3rd personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Here is Day. This one for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Agüero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls. Mason, he checked in for San Antonio. And he makes both free throws. And San Antonio shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Day. They get it again.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Team foul. Chief. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
To the middle. Here's Mason. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Akwebu, some solid defense from Reed. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Mason. Now Harper, the tray. Good on the 3-point shot. Harper's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Antonio.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Akwebu. Wembanyama passes to Akwebu. Just 5 to shoot. A fadeaway. A rebound by the Spurs. Now, here is Reed. Can't nail the jumper. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. They set the pick to the right side. Akwebu passes to Endor. Reed with the steal. One-on-one fast break.
One team foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one goes.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Portland leading by 23. Pass to Lambert. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Day's got 6 in the quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Wembanyama. Down low. And another shot. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. It's stolen by Lowry. Inside. Wembanyama, no good. And San Antonio shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. And the rejection by Lowry.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
To the paint, here's Sutton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Monsies, defended by Childress. Offensive rebound. The layup off target. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Newman. San Antonio again missing. Here's Monsies. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your
And so he hits both. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Here is Day. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when
Si tú te creías que iba a llamar, ey. Ahora hay de morales, cartel out de Valentina, pierde el tiempo más, ey. Dando a fuego, son y se quedan y las tiré pa'l mar. De mí sigue hablando mal, te juro que ya no me duele, no me duele.
Lavish, lavish, lavish. Swear you live lavish. I tried to give you the world, then God told me you shouldn't have it. I've been a savage, got skeletons all in my attic. Yeah. This thing ain't free if you pay him a fee, then it'll vanish. Yeah. Vanish. I might just vanish to Paris. Balcony in the morning, I'll risk it all with the badders. Yeah. The whole things I done, I swear I didn't mean it with malice. Wait. Unless you're the opposites, I pray it leaves you all damaged. I pick up the pace, yeah. All in a mixture, he be with the do. Make you tell the truth. Gift and a curse, cause you're gifted with. I'm gifted with words. Living you learn, got split in two. Better than who, you ain't better than Deuce. I got better and better improve. I'm on some veteran moves. I might just move to the States. Buy me a. And I'm good. I don't know. Bring me the. Me and them cannot relate. I don't know, wanna do days. Wait, closing the door, don't be late. I with some models and actors, we're eating off Michelin plates. Vice out of state. Quick getaway. Hey, quick little break. But when I get back, better line like we do a show, then it's like a parade. It's very rare that we make a mistake. Used to want love till I learned that it's face. Took it to stuff, you ain't got what it takes. Said I'm with 4, but I'm rolling with 8. Get to the door, then they let us in straight. Ain't on the base. Then we skate. Really ain't fair anytime that we play. Used to want love, now I think I need hate. More love or medium steak. Oh, I feel great. How many years I've been keeping my space, keeping my room, moving like Mew. I'm number 2. Please don't mistake what I say on these